Are you kidding me? Seriously? Do they think we're just going to sit here and accept these outrageous lies without question? The level of disrespect is unbelievable. Every time I turn on the news or scroll through my feed, it feels like we're being treated as if we're fools, like we can't see through the smoke and mirrors. They actually expect us to swallow these manipulations about the so-called trama golpista and Jair Bolsonaro. The audacity is infuriating. It's as if they believe that by repeating a lie enough times, it will magically become the truth. But we're not that easily fooled. We see the patterns, the coordinated attempts to twist reality, and the shamelessness with which they try to rewrite the story. It's a slap in the face to every Brazilian who values truth and democracy. People are out in the streets, waving our flag, demanding honesty and accountability. We're not just passive spectators. We're active participants in defending our country's future. Every protest, every voice raised, is a reminder that we won't be silenced or deceived. My name is Felipe Neto, and I won't let these lies slide. I refuse to stand by while our nation is gaslit by those who want to erase their crimes and paint themselves as victims. I'm here to speak up, to challenge the narrative, and to encourage every Brazilian to do the same. We have a responsibility to call out these falsehoods wherever we see them. We're witnessing a calculated attempt to rewrite history, criminals as victims, truth-tellers as villains. The media is being weaponized, headlines are being twisted, and the real story is being buried under layers of propaganda. This isn't just about one person or one event. It's about a systematic effort to confuse, distract, and divide us. This isn't just politics. It's about the soul of our nation. It's about what kind of country we want to be, one that stands for justice, transparency, and democracy, or one that allows lies and corruption to take root. Our flag, our institutions, our very identity as Brazilians are at stake. When powerful figures try to gaslight an entire population, it's a 5-alarm fire for society. It's a warning sign that we can't ignore. These backroom deals, these whispered conspiracies, they threaten the very foundation of our democracy. If we don't push back now, when will we? If we let them control the narrative now, what's next? What other truths will they bury? What other lies will they force us to accept? The media landscape is already flooded with misinformation, and if we don't fight for the truth, we risk losing our grip on reality itself. This fight is for the integrity of our democracy. It's about making sure every vote counts, every voice is heard, and every citizen knows the truth. We owe it to ourselves, to our children, and to the generations that will come after us to protect what's right. We will expose this farce for what it is, a desperate attempt by the guilty to escape justice. We will not be intimidated. We will not be silenced. And we will not stop until the truth prevails. The world is watching, and history will remember where we stood. So what exactly is the trama golpista that has sent shockwaves through Brazil's political landscape and left Bolsonaro and his closest allies scrambling? Let's break it down step by step, because the details matter, and they reveal why the stakes are so high for everyone involved. At its core, the trama golpista refers to a sweeping and unprecedented investigation into an alleged plot to overturn the results of the 2022 presidential election. After Bolsonaro lost the election, authorities began to uncover evidence suggesting that some of his supporters, and possibly Bolsonaro himself, were involved in efforts to keep him in power by undemocratic means. This isn't just about political rivalry. It's about the very foundation of Brazil's democracy being put to the test. The Supreme Federal Court, Brazil's highest judicial authority, is at the center of this storm. Led by the determined and outspoken minister Alexandre de Moraes, the court has taken on the responsibility of investigating and prosecuting those suspected of orchestrating or supporting the alleged coup attempt. Moraes has become a symbol of the judiciary's resolve to defend the rule of law, even in the face of intense political pressure and public scrutiny. It's important to understand that this isn't some partisan witch hunt or a vendetta against Bolsonaro. The justice system is responding to credible, well-documented threats against the democratic process. Judges, prosecutors, and investigators are working to ensure that no one, no matter how powerful, is above the law. The world is watching to see if Brazil's institutions can withstand this test and protect the integrity of its democracy. Just today, in a move that underscores the seriousness and momentum of the investigation, Minister Moraes denied Bolsonaro's urgent request to suspend the legal process. This decision is a clear signal that the case is not only active, but also moving forward with determination. Every new development adds to the mounting pressure on Bolsonaro and his legal team. Bolsonaro himself is now scheduled to testify in the coming weeks, a moment that could prove pivotal for both his political future and the broader investigation. The entire country, and much of the world, will be watching closely as he faces tough questions under oath. A final judgment is expected later this year, and the outcome could reshape Brazil's political landscape for years to come. The pressure on Bolsonaro's defense team is intense, and their visible anxiety speaks volumes about the gravity of the situation. Legal experts and political analysts agree the stakes have never been higher, and the defense's every move is being scrutinized by the public and the press. If Bolsonaro and his allies were truly innocent, wouldn't they be eager to clear their names quickly and transparently? Instead, their attempts to delay and deflect only raise more questions. As the investigation unfolds, one thing is clear. The truth will come out, and Brazil's democracy hangs in the balance. Let's look at Bolsonaro's defense, desperate to suspend the process, claiming they lack access to evidence. Why would an innocent person try to halt the process that could clear them? It screams guilt. Their main excuse: they haven't seen all the evidence. Classic tactic to cast doubt and stall. They also want to hear other witnesses before Bolsonaro testifies, as if justice is a game of strategy. The Brazilian people see through these ploys. The walls are closing in, and the excuses are running out. The no access to evidence claim? It's a joke. Minister Moraes confirmed all evidence is available in the case files, including material from Bolsonaro's own defense. This is a calculated lie to discredit the legal process and paint Bolsonaro as a martyr. If the evidence was weak, wouldn't the defense want to confront it? Instead, they stall and avoid facing the truth. The Brazilian legal system ensures defendants have access to evidence, especially in a case this high profile. Don't fall for the noise. It's just a smokescreen to undermine faith in our institutions. Now, about Bolsonaro wanting to hear other witnesses before testifying. Seriously? That's not the move of someone confident in their innocence. It's a tactic to adjust his story or align with others. Moraes called this out. If those witnesses mattered, they should have been on Bolsonaro's list. He could have called up to 40 witnesses. He chose only 15, then dropped 6. Complaining now is pure hypocrisy. It's about stalling, not justice. Minister Moraes didn't just reject Bolsonaro's defense, he dismantled their arguments. His decision was a clear message. Justice won't be derailed by delay tactics. The defense's excuses were exposed as strategic maneuvers, not legitimate concerns. All evidence is available, and the process is moving forward. The investigation into the coup plot continues, and reality is catching up with those who thought they could escape accountability. Why all the drama and disinformation? Who benefits from sowing confusion and painting Bolsonaro as a victim? It's about protecting those who fear accountability, not the Brazilian people. By attacking the judiciary and spreading doubt, they mobilize their base and undermine democracy. This is a global playbook. Attack the press, the courts, the electoral system, anything to weaken democracy's pillars. Understanding these interests is key to fighting the disinformation that shields the powerful. The disinformation campaign isn't just noise, it's a direct attack on our ability to tell truth from lies. Repeated lies erode trust, paralyze society, and make us vulnerable to manipulation. Constant attacks on the judiciary and electoral process corrode democracy. When trust collapses, people accept or demand solutions outside the law. The goal isn't just to protect Bolsonaro, it's to destroy objective truth and make power unchallengeable. Fighting disinformation is fighting for democracy itself. Enough. How much longer will we let misinformation and manipulation shape our reality? Every day, we see headlines designed to divide us, to distract us from the truth, and to keep us silent. But we are not powerless. We are not voiceless. We can't just watch these lies about the trama golpista and Bolsonaro go unchallenged. If we stay silent, we become part of the problem. The future of our country is at stake, and it's up to us to stand up for what's right. Our voices, united, are stronger than their deception. When we come together, we create a force that cannot be ignored. We are millions, and our collective power can break through the noise of propaganda and lies. Arm yourself with facts. Don't share sensationalist headlines or rumors. Take the time to investigate before you believe or spread any story. Seek out reliable journalism, cross-check information, and question sources. The truth is not always easy to find, but it is always worth the effort. Share the truth with friends and family, even if it feels uncomfortable. Start conversations that matter, and encourage those around you to think critically about what they see and hear. And don't shy away from tough conversations. It's in these moments that minds are changed and awareness grows. Be patient, be respectful, but be persistent. Expose lies and call out manipulation when you see it. Whether it's online or in person, don't let falsehoods go unchallenged. Your courage to speak up can inspire others to do the same. Every conversation and every correction matters. Each time you stand up for the truth, you chip away at the wall of deception. Change starts with one voice, and that voice can be yours. Verdade acima de tudo, and Bueno Brasil contra golpe. This is about the soul of Brazil. The truth is powerful, but it needs champions. It needs people who are willing to defend it, no matter the cost. But it needs us to wield it. Use your voice in your community, at your workplace, and on your social media. Don't underestimate the impact you can have. Let's make our voices heard, not just for ourselves, but for future generations. Let's show that we will not be silenced or deceived. Stand up, speak out, and defend democracy. Our future depends on it. Together, we can protect the truth and ensure a better tomorrow for all Brazilians.